Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm Wika if you are new here. So today I'm going to make a very simple game, and actually this project is for some kind of differently abled children in the world, and to measure their concentration level. So actually, after playing this game, we will be able to measure how can they concentrate on some matter. And in this game, what we have to do is we have to click restart, and when we see number 3, we have to do nothing, and for every other numbers we have to press space bar. So I'm going to recreate this simple game in another way. So that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah. So here I already got the assets, and uh, here here I have all the assets, and in my case I'm not going to add numbers, and instead of that I'll display images like this. So any person can identify this as an image, and they don't have to read, and it's not complex, right? So that's the basic uh, that's the uh, basics of the game. And uh, yeah, someone is complaining that there's a background noise. Give me a second, right? So guys, I am back, and this is the documentation for this game, and I hope you can see. And in this here we have to give some instruction, and when we see this flower, we don't have to do we have to do nothing. And once we see this one of these images, we have to press spacebar or tap. And yes, so there are 25 rounds, and 9 by 25 is like how many, 225. So I already created the project for this project file in Unity for this simple game. And here in the very first I'm going to create my main menu. So I'm going to UI, create a new canvas, and in this is my main canvas. So I rename this as game canvas, and in the game canvas I'm going to create sub uh, panels and other stuffs. So uh, here now I need the panel. So this panel is instruction. So we'll, and I need another panel as well. This is for and one another for game. And we need another panel for, let's say let's say uh, we have to test this game and I mean give a uh, introduction, and the player has to have to test this one. So let's say rename this as test panel. So here I'm not make this game too much complex. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one script, and this the only script here is game manager. So inside the game manager I'm going to do all the stuffs related to the game. So first of all, I opened this one in open the game manager script in Visual Studio. So here for now I don't need this one, but in the test panel I'll I'm so in the game panel I'm going to spawn images. So these 10 images. So first of all, let's import those images. So I'm creating a new folder and rename it as images, and go inside the images folder, and I'm just dragging these images into the images folder. So here we have images now. So in the game manager I need to make a reference for these images. So the best way to refer images is we have to use Unity engine.ui, then only we can refer images here. And I'm going to add reference images list here. No, not a list, actually some kind of a vector. So image yes. So this should be a public list, public, or else we can make this a serialized field. Yeah, so this is since this is a simple game, it doesn't mean what is a serialized field or it's a public, it doesn't matter. But I like to add I like to make these images public and images private, and make it serializable, since this is available in game available in the inspector. So now I'm going to refer the game canvas, and I'm going to drag my game manager script into the game canvas. So there are 9 fields, and now I can drag and drop those images. If not, I can make this 0, and so we have to lock this panel and select all these images and drag and drop it to here. Isn't it working for some views? Okay, it should be working, but anyway. So let's type 9, and there are 9 elements, image elements. Okay, that's images are not taking here. Let's see the reason. So here sprite 2D and UI, so it's sprite, so it's okay. I got it. Yeah, so now we can simply drag and drop those sprites. So we are considering those things as sprites. So yeah, I am locking those things, and let's say it's 1 to 9. Yeah, so here the second element, which is the third images, is the image we want. Image that's the image we shouldn't click. And now in the very beginning, we have to show instructions. Load load so here we have 9 sprites, and yeah, in the very beginning we have to load instruction panel, and after that and in the update function, we have to detect space bar click and space bar press, and go forward. Load no, this is the load home panel, this is the instruction panel. So in other than instruction panel, we can have game predef, and now to identify, we have passed the instruction panel and pretest panel. We have to take booleans, so let's create those booleans. So these are definitely private variables, and since I am going to make this game in one script, so it will not be an issue whether it is a private or public. So bool is instruction displayed. and here we don't need home panel. Yeah, let's create another variable for boolean variable for this home panel display. So yeah, so in the now we have to reference those 4 panels: welcome panel, instruction panel, and game panel and test panel. Let's move it here for my clearance and serialized field. So the first game object is which is the welcome panel. Yeah. And the second panel is serialized field. I press Ctrl D to duplicate this slide, and this panel is game panel. Yeah. Now what we have to do is we have to make reference those panels, and yeah. So this is the welcome panel, and then instruction panel and test panel and game panel. So game, and now the panels are okay, it seems. And yeah, so now I'm going to disable those 3 panels, and yeah, sorry, in the canvas I'm going to disable these 3 panels, and now I have only welcome panel. And in the welcome panel I am going to insert UI element that shows to show this is the welcome panel, and it will be just to identify. So I rename this as welcome panel. We don't have to bother about alignments and other stuff, because we can later fix those things. I'm not going to rename this wording as well, and yeah, we don't need to rename it. And here also I'm going to add I'm going to disable this and enable instruction panel, and add another text, UI text mix pro, and rename this as instruction. So this is the test panel, and I also remove those things and enable this one. What has happened there? Yes, there's something wrong with the test panel, so let's delete it and duplicate the game panel, and test panel. So this is, here is the test. Let me adjust my microphone, and it always collides with my yeah. So here's the test panel, and yes, here we have UI test mesh pro, and remember this one, rename this as game. Now what we have to do is detect, write a function to write a function to enable or disable panels, and I write a common method inside this class, the game manager class, and I get the panel index, right, something like that, and using that I'm going to enable or disable the panels. So I create a function void and I take integer int panel index, and inside here I'm going to get a switch case, or is a switch what is it? I'm not sure what is wrong with my, yeah, here the switch case is wrong, and here what we have to do is inside the parentheses we have to get the index and case in the case number 1. Yeah, in the case number 1 I'm going to disable all these 4 panels, and so in the case number 1 it should be a welcome panel, and and it is set active true. Let's reset the indentation and here as well. So let's duplicate these things. So this is instruction panel for number 2 and pre-test panel. Yeah, so these are okay for now, and I'm going to in the start I'm just going to enable panel number 1. So here yes, so I'm going to disable, let's enable this one in the game panel, and let's see when the game loads, it is automatically load the welcome panel, and let's test it. Yeah, we are getting again error. So let's see what is the error. The variables pre-test panel of game manager has not been assigned. Yeah, the pre-test panel, this one is not assigned. So now I have make the reference, and let's play the game. Yeah, so once we load the game, we can see welcome panel is appeared. So what we have to do is read the button click, read the spacebar or screen tap. And according to that, we have to play the game or do the other proceed with other stuff. So also I need to create a random number generator. I'm going, because these images should be appear randomly, and also we need a timer. So yeah, yes, so in the timer I'm going to make it a serialized field, because maybe later I may need to change the timer value. So let's say it is serialized field, and for as per the requirement, this timer should be 2f. So this shouldn't be a wrong value, it's definitely a float, 2.0f. So the time is 2 seconds. And we have to once the game started, we have to reduce the timer and reset it and load the images. And here let's create another function to load images. Yeah. For loading images, I use the same technique as this switch case, so it is quite easy thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this one, and I'm getting just I'm getting the sprite index. Yeah, so now I need these sprites. So here and there are 9 sprites. So let's follow some other technique here. Other than using a switch case, I'm going to use for loop here. Let me take the syntax. I am not for loop in Unity. So I can simply use for like normal traditional way, but like for int I equals 0 and like that, but we can simply iterate those sprites. So anyway, let's follow the traditional way, normal way we use. And for int I equals 0, actually not 0 1, because yeah, here 0, and I less than sprite size, this length, and I plus plus. And here what we have to do is very simple thing. If yeah, not if thing, so we have to enable disable all the uh, uh, images, and if the sprite index is equal to the I here, we have to just keep it enabled, or maybe do the operation here. So what I do is sprite dot I let's click on one of these right here. Yes, here we can have those sprites like this. And yeah, so what we can do is we can change the opacity, or else something, or else yeah, we what we have to do is yeah, we have to just enable dot disable dot so this write I dot set tag, yeah, give me a second, how this is how to uh, so here we can do something else here. I just so let's rename this image. So this is rename this as sprite parent. So I'm not going to assign one by one sprites. So for this sprite box I'm going to assign this sprite from this location. So let's do that. Let's do that coding. Uh, so here, what we can do is we have to definitely we have to reference this sprite. So let's rename this as let's name this as sprite so in the parent is right, so actually this should be renamed as placeholder for the uh, clearance, and let's rename this as well. So here I'm going to change the sprite, and like so here it's giving some error. Yeah, so we don't need those for loops and make it more complex, so we can simply do this. So sprite placeholder dot uh, so let's save this one. Since some error I'm not, yeah, here I can see sprite placeholder, and let's, okay, we can't do this. Why it is that? Okay, let's make it a game object, and in that game object sprite placeholder dot get component, what we are going to get is sprite dot using C. So if I don't know what I do is I just copy, search and copy I just search and copy the just search. So how to enable or not enable or disable, how to sprite renderer dot okay, we have to so what here we have is not the sprite, we have to reference the sprite renderer. So that's the case. So it should be worked fine, and we have to get the uh, uh, take the spacebar input as well here. So in the update function we can use the method if input dot get key down, get button down, uh, so here button yeah. So if this is true, so let's debug this value. So debug dot log so spacebar is clicked, spacebar clicked, and yeah, let's hit on the save and let's play, and I'm pressing a spacebar and we can see spacebar clicked happens here, so we can detect the spacebar. So for the first spacebar it should be we have to load instruction panel. So yeah, if instruction panel not displayed, but simply what we have to do is we have to pass this value. So what is the number for instruction panel? Number 2. So here, so let's pass number 2, and after that immediately after doing that we have to make this false. Then what we can do is if if the means if the instruction is displayed, and then what we have to do is pre-test this. We have to check whether the pre-test is displayed, and if the pre-test is not displayed, what we can do is we can simply display that panel, and then we can disable this panel. This we can reset this bool. So this is true, right? I missed it. After that the only thing is so yes, we can load the game. So enable. I think I'm right. So yeah. So let's play one time. So exit from the game here, like that, and let's open the Unity. And so in the very beginning we are in the welcome panel, and I'm going to hit on space bar. So we are allowed to instruction panel, and we can see the log here for space bar clicked. Now this is the test panel, and finally we are in the game. So that part is finished. So we can move through the panels, and then what we have to do is we have to get the we have to play the game. So and if the panel is enabled, and we need another boolean to if game is started. So yeah, it is done. Yeah, so in the else part definitely it is our game. So if the game is started, what we can do is from load image. So before loading an image, we need to get image index. So here image index is we have to get it from the random number generator. So let's create a new method to get return random number between 1 and 9, including 1 and 9. So get So in this inside this function, so I can't remember how to get a random number in between 0 in between some numbers, so so the function is random.range. So we need 1 and we don't need 9, so it is 10, and return int yeah. So simply we don't need those things, and simply we can return this. So after getting this index, we have to show image. So row images equals root. So we pass the image index. So after clicking here, we have to start the timer as well. So I get the timer. So timer minus n equals time dot delta time, and what is the wrong here? So this is a float. Yeah, it's so this is the thing what I wanted. So if the time dot delta time, if the timer actually we need the temporary timer as well. So it's here. So here this is time dot delta time. So if this is less than, let's say, 0.001, so we need another boolean for each image loaded. If not is image loaded, then we have to load image and after doing this changing images according to this spacebar, I stop for today. And for now, if the image is not loaded, let's load the image. Yeah, it is working. And let's put is image loaded equals true, and so this is for the first time. And when the time temp is less than some value, we can load next image. No, we can reset the time temp. Timer value, and make this false. Yes, so let's try. Okay, we are getting some errors here. Forgotten cursors. Thank you very much. So here what we can do is we are getting error because of the sprite placeholder is not assigned. So error is here. So sprite placeholder is not there. It's right. The array is correct. So let's drag and drop it here, and So let's play it again, and I see there's an error, and it's not error, it's a bug. So after first change, we can see the cup, and also it is not visible in the screen. So let's fix that and see the let's identify the reason first. And so here what might happen. Yeah, we can get image index, and we can load image, it's correct. And so let's wait, like instruction, here's the test. Let's wait 2 seconds. So there's some error. So definitely there's a bug. And so what we can do here, let's comment out these parts, and also we can comment out this one as well. So if we press the enable the game, we can change the images. We should be able to change the images. So we are getting error because we are getting the range in between 1 and 10. That's not the case. It should be 0 and 9. So let's save and play it again, and it should be working fine. Yeah, for the first part is done for today, and so see you tomorrow, and let's finish this game, right? And I'm going offline, and see you tomorrow. Bye.